The ongoing pandemic helped us realize the urgent need for a sustainable solution to maintain business continuity in unforeseen situations and during normal business functioning. Although initially forced by the pandemic, everybody's acceptance and positive remote working experience made its case to be a productive work model. The absence of a solid framework left room for ambiguity. That's why it was imperative to roll out a formal policy that defined the scope of remote working. Apart from ensuring the safety of our employees during the pandemic, introducing such a policy can help strengthen employee morale, attract talent, and more. But the nature of our business involves complex interfaces and interdependency, so we needed to consider all points of view. To address that issue, we decided to have a detailed policy and create a tool to facilitate and expedite the approvals workflow for remote working applications. This policy will normalize a work environment where working remotely is an option easily accessible to all employees. It will streamline all operations in conditions normal and adverse. The policy defines 3 types of remote working options. Option 1 is full-time remote working or FRW. It allows the employee work remotely for all days of the work week. Employees can opt between FRW period equal to or greater than 1 year and FRW period of less than 1 year. The second option is partial remote working or PRW. Under this option, an employee can work remotely based on the business requirement. They can work at the office 4 out of 5 work days per week. And option 3 is emergency remote working or ERW. It is specifically reserved for emergencies. While the employee may have a genuine reason to apply for ERW, the final decision will be made by the line manager based on business needs and infrastructure availability. To apply for remote work in any category other than ERW, employees must initiate an approval workflow in the remote working tool at least 15 days before the remote work start date. During this period, employees must attend the office whenever they are required to be physically present in the office. When an approval request is initiated, it goes to the line manager, who, in consultation with the project manager, confirms or rejects the request. If remote work is granted, the IT department will arrange for the necessary IT resources. Then the HR department will allocate remote work in attendance management system and intimate the commercial team. In the case of an FRW, the COFC releases a one-time payment to eligible employees, while the HR informs the employee about payment made and closes the request. For those who want to apply for a PRW, there is no payment involved. The necessary resources are arranged for and the request is closed after allocation in COSEC. And for ERW requests, the approval workflow ends with the approval or rejection of remote work application by the line manager. If line manager rejects FRW or PRW request, then the employee has the option to escalate the application to the section unit head. They too take the decision in consultation with the project manager, and their decision is the final one. If the request is approved, it follows the original approval process towards closure. This intelligent, user-friendly tool can do much more than just automate the approval workflow. It provides access to the real-time status of the RW application and sends the auto-generated mail regarding the approval workflow to all the related stakeholders. Its smart system identifies the desired type of approval workflow from the remote working application by its from and to date of employee's application. It also allows a clear view into the IT tools available with employees and provides avenue to raise requests for required IT assets for effective remote working. The tool facilitates the line manager to view the predefined role-based eligibility for remote working of an employee. Line managers can coordinate with multiple project managers before approving the remote work request. In the occurrence of a business request, the remote working can be terminated by the line manager and employee during or after the approval. Its simple UI with 24/7 availability on mobile makes it a very accessible tool. Since the tool is integrated with our attendance management system, the approval request by the line manager will directly be updated in the AMS and also integrated with the Azure directory to enable the auto mapping of employee database.